What's good with it, YouTube? It's the Psychic Investigator, back at it again, just tapping in and see what's shaking with the collective. What does the collective need to know? I got 3 different stories I need to tell. I'm gonna grow with this deck. Archangel Michael, please allow that line of protection around me while I'm channeling these energies, please and thank you. Please cut the cords to attachment that don't serve my highest good or the collective's highest good, please and thank you. Please allow me to be a clear and accurate channel for the collective, and allow my message to reach the souls that it need to reach, and allow my ancestors to align with faith and give me exactly what I need on this journey to faith, to happiness. And please allow that line of protection, a clear line of protection, while I'm channeling these energies, please and thank you. Beloved ancestors of the highest vibration, please allow me to be a clear and accurate channel for the collective. Excuse me. They don't want this message out. For the collective, please and thank you in advance. Please allow me to be a vessel and to speak only love, because that's the highest vibrational thing on this planet. Please and thank you in advance. Beloved ancestors, send me 2 commanders front and center outside my door and along my path, and send me 2 other commanders side by side with duality. Please and thank you in advance. And allow all the ancestors that had a message for the collective to come and just really step in and work through me so that I can deliver the best way possible and the best way I know how. Please and thank you in advance. So, what's good with y'all? I did my pre-shuffle. I got 3 stories I need to tell, but I realized like they've been working on me heavy for the simple fact that I'm delivering the truth that most people are thinking but scared to say. So they told the streets about a huge reward for any clues. So what happened here in this situation was, the rumor around the hood, there was a fair. And that's what led to them telling the streets what's really hood and what's happening for clues. 8 streams of income, 8 dead from 1 sacrifice. So 8 streams of income, 8 people died. So somebody held the power of the mafia. Or a group of tarot card readers wanted a piece of your pie. So there was a group of tarot card readers in the beginning, because I started a few years back, that wanted a piece of my pie. And that's why they had installed those cameras in my home. That's why they was doing the black magic that was affecting my daughters and my 2 nephews. You are the first YouTube video. Your first YouTube video hit 1 million views. Stolen revenue slipped into 8. So it was, my revenue was slipped into these 8 different tarot card readers' revenue so that they can get what they desire, more money. Because if they was doing this out of love, they would understand, for the simple fact that with love, all things are possible. So you don't have to necessarily manipulate faith to take what is not yours, because what is yours will always come back. A hacker created a formula to steal views unnoticed, small number 666. So I had got this download where a hacker was taking small pieces and portions of revenue, whereas you wouldn't really notice, but you can notice, but from 100,000 different accounts, so that they can run that scheme with the accounts, whereas they already got the subscribers and, you know, the viewers. They just need you to put your stuff out there. They pretty much remote review, but through manipulation, fraud. You feel me? A group of tarot card readers, witches, was paying for rapid downloads through black magic. So this group of 8 that did this sacrifice that passed away was paying, because this tarot card reader in particular had 8 times the power of them energetically. So they have more downloads, more material, more creativity, more things to bring to the table. The fraud Bible created the perfect plot how to hack your YouTube settings with fake subscribers. So that's just the confirmation on what I was just saying, and how a hacker made a scheme to take small synchronicities, like small numbers, sixes, out of each account, to let them know that that's, Illuminati energy, but small numbers that are unnoticeable to bring into their account so that they can get paid out more through YouTube. An out-of-state con man had government access and created the perfect heist. So an out-of-state con man had government access and they created this perfect heist to plot on the real high priest or high priestess. The person that helped plot, spouse, had an affair. Your money was shipped in cash from France, overseas bank accounts. So somebody's money was shipped in from France, all cash, and that's how they set up the robbery. And these 8 YouTubers figure, the 8 streams of income in that card. Well, they figure if each one of them took one of your gifts, then they would be able to manifest at a higher, rapid level. You feel me? Your cousin used your identity to scam off your trust fund and split it between 8. So somebody's cousin had used their identity to scam off the trust fund and split it between the 8. The 8 selected tarot card readers. The 8 selected practitioners that passed away from one sacrifice. Your sister talked the mob into bringing the shipment in directly, so the perfect heist. So a sister had talked the mob into allowing them to bring this shipment in so they could set up the robbery and frame you for it. They used the fraud Bible to make money off the back end through your YouTube settings. So there was a link or a hidden rig in these YouTube settings, or an inside man that knew how to put in this code or this synchronicity of 666 somewhere in the profile and the numbers, whereas they could take it and link it to their account and get paid extra money every month. A friend changed your YouTube settings by cloning your laptop. So a friend, look, signal. That's why people's phones was dropping signals and whatnot, because their phones was getting hacked. Whoever this person was they had an affair with was hacking that real lover's phone. The ex linked their Windows accounts up to your ex linked their Windows account up to your computer so that they could get any information that you typed up. They moved forward with the installing your cameras. Your desk had a high enough seat of all content and details. So somebody's desktop, they had a camera placed over their desktop, whereas they could see everything. They didn't have to play games. They had everybody in on this video. You feel me? It was spreading. It was the perfect plan. A sister-in-law used your work to create a huge following. So a sister-in-law has stole somebody's work and used it to create a huge following. Yep. 8 tarot card readers went on to sacrifice the spiritual practitioner. So it was 8 tarot card readers in on this sacrifice. $1 billion payout, mob boss killing. A vision of death. So somebody had a vision of death. In this death, they see what had happened to the mob boss. So a whole group of tarot card readers linked up, put in these cameras to spy in on this family, did this sacrifice with hopes that they could split this $1 billion into 8. You feel me? They always manipulating the situation by playing with magic. You feel me? They all wanted something filled. So they was filled with greed. You feel me? They was filled with corruption. They was filled with manipulation. And they was hacking people's phones to lose signal so they could steal this revenue. So if you see your numbers fluctuating, it's because of the fraud Bible and the 666 Illuminati synchronicity for manipulation to take this $1 billion, because I take it that this tarot card reader was on the light side, so they wasn't about to sell their souls. So they was forced in this situation. Like, they had their back up against the wall. So, beloved ancestors of the highest vibration, oh shoot, please allow me to get some energy, overall energy from my astrology deck surrounding the setup, the 8 streams of income. What's the energy surrounding the 8 streams of income, beloved ancestors? What's the energy surrounding the 8 streams of income? So we got sextile. So the energy in your chart align with the sextile. So yeah, something about you sextile on Capricorn, or you having a strong Capricorn placement in your chart. Yep. So this was a Capricorn, Scorpio, sextile. So this was a twin flame union. Bottom of the deck, 9th house. So there was a Capricorn, Sag, and a Scorpio in on it. Second house is about your soul, the sacrifice. So they wanted your soul. They wanted to do whatever they could to take over the energy that you embody, because they feel like you really didn't deserve it. You feel me? So let's get some of these shadows. They told the streets about this reward. So if there was a huge reward, the $1 billion payout, and 8 people developed this great plan. 8 is about abundance. Deep dark sea mermaid. Find solutions in the unknown places and in the darkness. So this deep dark mermaid. So this was a water sign that mastered up this plan. But if they was deep and they was dark, that mean they was the dark empath. What's up with these 8 streams of income and the sacrifice? Yep. Once upon a midnight diary. Creativity, genius, writing, expression, and artistic flow. So they were jealous of your genius. They was jealous of your 8 streams of income. They was jealous of the fact that you had creativity, you could write, you can express yourself, you were a reader of energy, you knew how to manifest, and you were extremely high vibrational. And you also was worth $1 billion. So what's going on, beloved ancestors? Mermaid and the turtle, an elder will teach you. So an elder had to guide this divine person out of this situation for the simple fact that it was 8 people, unbeknownst to them, that they even hit 1 million views, which meant they went viral and got a huge payout. But they split these numbers, this revenue, into 6s daily, dividing them in small amounts to other people's accounts. Strange companies and strange places challenges your imagination. So they would have never imagined that whoever this person was, this divine person, will figure out what they did. Will figure out their YouTube formula in 666 synchronicities. Dark souls, the sacrifice. Elizabeth, the dark priestess. The time has come, the time to act now. So they felt like, this hacker felt like if they act now and take this money, which is revenue, and small synchronicities out of each YouTube account, nobody would ever notice. And that's how they would boost their businesses on some of these accounts with subscribers already to it. A time to say goodbye. Something about it to the end from now. So, a group of witches and tarot card readers wanted these rapid downloads, but it ended up in the time to say goodbye. One second, y'all. Let me reply to this. What is this? Sorry about that. So, this goodbye was a forever goodbye. This sacrifice took out 8 practitioners. A mermaid in a pond, rediscovering your individuality, became the dragon. So this fraud Bible and this manipulation tactic to take small numbers out of each of the top YouTube subscribers, little by little, to generate a side hustle, money off the back end. Income was the grand scheme. The out-of-state con man had government connections, and it was the perfect heist. So the out-of-state con man was the sister. So the fairy ring, the new skills, advanced training, and rapid environment. So this was the perfect heist. They felt like this sacrifice will not only bring 8 different people a new spiritual gift and streams of income, they would be able to bust down this 1 billion and bust down the revenue off of this YouTube perfectionist. Because for their first video to go and hit a million subscribers, views, they was pretty special. They was pretty gifted. The Dragon Mermaid, you're attached to wonderful news. So this person was a Dragon Mermaid. Everything that came with this person was good news. Pose, brave, and flight. You will not let fear stop you at this time. A friend changed your YouTube settings. So this friend felt like what they was doing was the best thing. And they felt like no matter, I don't know why they keep hitting me up. Sorry, guys. It's like every time I get ready, they always interrupt me like, this is an important message. Otherwise, there wouldn't be so many interruptions. So this friend was fearless. A friend linked a Windows account, or X. There was a brother in on linking this Windows account. A loyal guardian had seen everything. This princess wasn't the true princess, she was a fraud. And she had 2 kittens in the background. See, they don't want me to finish. But I'm going to finish regardless. Yeah, so she had 2 hidden tricks up her sleeves that people unaware of, because this twin flame, this Capricorn energy, and they both had Sagittarius placements, had a strong connection and a destiny beyond this universe. So they had a strong connection to their ancestors spiritually, high vibrational, high priest and high priestess. I breathe you, you breathe me. And somebody on the outside looking in felt like this is the perfect scheme. I could get some money. We all can get a new spiritual gift. We're going to get paid for the sacrifice. We're going to get paid for the reward on solving this crime. I'm going to set my sister up in the process and not think twice, because this is the perfect heist. Cause and effect. So they felt like they would rise, and they did, but the effect was the fall, the death. 8 dead people off of a fraud Bible because one person refused to allow their identity to truly be shown. They wasn't going to allow nobody to know what they did, so they took out everybody that knew the truth. So 8 dead, 1 alive. 1 was the special one that wasn't a part of it. So a twin, I took out everybody for their twin. And that was the mission. The mission was to capture and protect what is you, what is me. So what is of you and what is of me is us. That's the truth. So without no us, you and I. Hold on 1 second. You and I breathe you, you breathe me. We are one soul. So without the other, you know what I'm saying, there was nothing else they could do. Somebody was in a hurry to clean up this mess. So they did what they thought was right. And that meant taking out everybody that brought a threat to this situation. Is how I'm saying it. The scam was to take less because it would be less likely to be noticed. So that's how they were stealing revenue in small portions and manipulating and generating them into 8 different accounts from the people that had the most views, so they wouldn't notice, versus the people that had very few views. They know why now, because even if they did reach a height, the question is, what happened to our revenue? You feel me? The heights was, if we could find out what they was taking, small synchronicities, and we could track down this hacker, because this hacker would be the one person that traced back to these other dead practitioners. You feel me? Because why did they want to cover up so badly what they had done in the background, whereas if they all went in on it, why did they have to kill? Because it was more to the story. I believe they didn't know about the payout. I believe they knew about the revenue and the spiritual gifts. I don't truly believe nobody knew about this money. I think that was the hidden truth, the hidden factor, what we couldn't see. So let me pull out my, let's see what type of magic they was doing first. Oh, there we go. Beloved ancestors, we're going over here with this dark maid, and they told the streets about this huge reward, but they didn't. Nobody knew. Only this one motherfucker, the main motherfucking character. Yep, they was doing courting magic, so they can hear the thoughts of this high priest or high priestess. That's how they was gonna win this situation. They was doing dangerous black magic for blood sacrifice rituals. You feel me? Jinns living in their heads, so they had dark entities that had taken over, and it wasn't nothing they could do behind the scenes once they got started. It was like they didn't even know who they was anymore. When it was all said and done, they didn't know who they was or what direction, because they had lost their mind. They had rebel archon spirits taking over them. No control. Ghost spirits. So they had entities floating in their homes, cars, everywhere. Black magic was just breaking the chains of jinns that bind you by the magician. So they had binded everybody around them. The main character that knew about this $1 billion. And they seen it like, I'm going to take my lady. We in a hurry. We had a side affair, but let's get this money. Let's take everybody out in the progress. The dark art spiritualist. So this dark art spiritualist did what? The sister. Lock jinns. They was locking and binding everybody to them energetically for manipulation purposes. It was their scheme for the grand heist for the $1 billion. The main male scheme to generate money through small portions to create these YouTube accounts that already had subscribers and views. So each had a hustle. One figured they'd be set off $1 billion, and the other one figured, if I could keep generating this money like remote review and allowing people to keep buying these accounts from me, I can win long term, because who don't want a YouTube account that's already ready? Not me. Coraline jeans. So they had to be brave to even send out some shit like this. Like, y'all was playing with cord magic. Y'all had jinns in y'all head. Y'all was playing with archons. You was locking and binding hoodoo and voodoo and motherfuckers like voodoo needles. You was putting needles through people's ears and noses. All of that because you guys were psychic vampires. Y'all was harvesting one reader, 8 people. And this one reader took all y'all out. You feel me? Sorcery done. There was some sorcery done on clothes. There was clothes magic. Sickness jinns. That was the motive. The sacrifice was the sickness and disease jinns. You feel me? That was the key motive to taking this person out. But what they did not see was this person higher self could not be so. You feel me? So everybody, 3 different stories. We got a person that was creating all these streams of income off of remote review accounts and taking small portions and manipulating them into each account to generate revenue. We got one motherfucker that did this black magic, this sacrifice. And excuse my language because I'm not very disrespectful at all. But at the same time, I see the darkness, so I speak what I feel in the moment. The truth is, if I can't come as myself, then who am I really? We got another person that's saying, okay, I'll have a new spiritual gift. 8 other dumb motherfuckers participating, just having another spiritual gift. And then one motherfucker saying $1 billion, and they hid that from everybody. And that's why they was kidnapped in the background. Because they was doing sorcery gins on clothes, heads, dirty black magic, cording. They was doing chains and bonds, this dark spiritualist. They was doing everything in their power for everybody to get a cut and everybody to be happy except for the person that deserved it. Love, laughter, and happily ever after. So they figured they was going to love this money, this position and power, this new spiritual rank, this new spiritual gift, and they was going to live happy ever after. But they never seen that these 8 streams of income would knock out 8 different practitioners. This one motherfucker was a bad motherfucker. The amount of energy that they sent at this person was ridiculous. Swords, personal temperature. Yeah, so they was throwing a lot of different dark swords and darts automatically. You feel me? And they was manipulating spy bots and energetic attachments, everything they could to take this one person out for this $1 billion. And if it didn't kill everybody, then everybody is on their deathbed. The elite practitioners had taken a great fall confirmation from one great one. So one great soldier was better than them all, is how I'm saying it. So let's tap in and see what's going on. 11 ancestors, strife. They started all this strife because they thought their shit was coming in. Point blank period. They never thought in a million years all of our powers, all of our magicianal power and all of our manipulation tactics. We did this shit 20, 30, 40 years. Who the fuck is she? That's how they felt. Or he, this Queen of Pentacles, manipulated this situation. Yeah. This Hermit. So this could be 2 Virgos or a strong Virgo placement. What's going on? Why did she manipulate this? Because this Queen of Wands told her if she did this, her ships will come in. This sacrifice will be the perfect sacrifice. Everybody will walk away with what they want. They seen that victory because God had gifted this divine person this huge payout. 1 million views, first YouTube video. Stolen revenue. And divided in small increments into different people's bank accounts. Yeah, they was passionate. They felt like, man, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. Causing this death. And this strife. And then we gonna walk away like this shit never happened. We didn't kill them for that money. I'm not fucking taking small synchronicities and creating these fraudulent ass accounts for views on YouTube. I didn't fucking manipulate the mob to let me bring in this motherfucking shipment, this dark practitioner. I ain't gonna never be left out in the cold, but your ass is left out in the cold. That's deep. The high priest has seen everything. Even though y'all tried to blind her from this death, or she, or him, it don't matter, it's just energy. She seen everything. She agreed. Yep, and now y'all having a tower. Because this fraud Bible had destroyed the entire community. They thought they could manipulate anything. Even God's faith for this twin flame union. They said that this $1 billion is coming into them. These 8 practitioners. And they gonna split it up and live life great and comfortable. You feel me? And ain't nobody gonna tell them nothing. Because they run this. Not God, they. You know? That's how the narcissist feels. That they run everything. God has no power. They got the power type shit. Like a narcissist is a trip. whoever grand plan to manipulate faith and paying for this black magic and this courting and these locks and chains and bonds and closed magic was a damn fool. They was taking out small increments. Nobody will ever notice, but the number 6, manipulation, the truth about this Queen of Cups. The truth about this Queen of Cups creating this plan. They was playing with water magic. Freezer spells, yep. Justice was served. Yep. The truth about this Queen of Cups manifesting all this bullshit, all this strife and victory with this lover. And these two lovers, I take it, are in jail over this $1 billion come up. They took this money from this emperor and they offered this emperor a cup of poison because they wanted to be stars. They didn't see nothing but success, but the truth was everybody was going to be left out in the cold. The psychic investigator was closing out a case, a huge case. And what was hidden was, it was 3 different schemes mixed in one. We had, on one end, the ancestors is balancing this out. On one end, we had somebody that was creating these fraudulent accounts with subscribers for victory and success. And they was saying, it's all love, ma. But the truth out, it was no victory. It was only jail. The shit that they was doing was unbalanced. It was unjustifiable. There was nothing balanced about them holding back that they offered this cup to be a star. Yep. What else is going on, beloved ancestors? Yep, they was blinded. And now what they've done in the past was surfacing emotionally, and everybody was having mental breakdowns. The ones that were still alive, because it was a group of 8, but it was also 800 or 8,000 extra millions helping them along the way. Small payouts. Yep. To stop this Empress from being this Nine of Pentacles. They stabbed this Empress in the back. This King of Pentacles and this Cancer. They stabbed this Empress in the back. This Taurus and this Cancer. Because they seen wish fulfillment. They rushed in doing this magic in secret. They the ones who communicated. Let's start the strife for these streams of income. These streams. This reward money. Stealing views and small increments and small synchronicities. And also, I'm going to be a boss and I'm going to go ahead and take it upon myself to set up these fraudulent accounts and act like, you know, it's love, but I'm courting to these people energetically and starting strife for the long run. But not only am I going to do that, I'm going to keep playing with people's settings. I'm going to keep manipulating faith in the background. I'm going to keep having my bosses drop me off large shipments. I see all kind of stuff in the background. Because I want an equal give and take. I was left out in the code. From God's gift. This Emperor was God's gift. This King of Wands, this Emperor, was a visionary leader. They had manifested everything they desired. They were showing up in true royalty. They had graduated from the King of Wands, being toxic and defensive, to true wish fulfillment. So they tried to cause a death. But I get it that all these high priestesses and dark priestesses was dying. It wasn't, this woman was dying. Because they invested in illusions. This Taurus woman was on her deathbed. The dark priest, the dark spiritualist. Or God was present and seeing what they invested in these illusions and confusion and strife and conflict. They started all this in the Twin Flame Union. They came in geared up to tear shit down off the rip. You know, Knights don't got no feelings. This little Knight was a devil. That's why they slowly moved in, slowly but gradually, so that they can manipulate the situation for personal gain. They knew that if they kept spying, eventually they would get wish fulfillment. But I take it this young air sign was locked up. Or they don't even gotta be young. They could be old. Yeah. Somebody is getting enlightenment about how they really got this victory in this community. Yep. They was fools for causing this death to this Queen of Swords. In the past. Yeah. What else was going on? They held back that truth. So they had killed this Libra. This Queen of Swords was killed over this $1 billion. And that shit in the past. And now they was all under judgment for covering up this death and having nightmares about this King of Cups and why this King of Cups closed this cycle. Because this King of Cups seen a vision of this murder. Yeah, that's the truth. This King of Swords killed this Queen of Swords. Yeah. They caused this death with strings of income. They caused this death through gin diseases and sickness gins to this person for this money. And these YouTubers caused it for small increments of view counts to go up so that they can get more money through YouTube. What else was going on in the people? What's going on with this person that was creating these fraudulent accounts so that they can keep making money off the back end? This karmic male, wish fulfillment for being this third party, was coming to an end. It was over for them. There was no more than being a third party. There was no more money off the back end. This was the end of a huge federal investigation. The cycle was over. God was offering this gift once again to this emperor. What was taken will be returned. All that money off the back end, all that trying to kill this high priestess to hide the truth. Or that's why y'all really killed this high priestess. They really killed the high priestess because the high priestess knew about these 8 people. Yeah, what they did, they tried to cause a death in this Twin Flame Union. So they rushed in and offered this cup of fish. And they juggled it. They was the 9 of Wands, and that was the truth, this Leo. This Leo was heartbroken about what really happened to this Aquarius and how they changed for it. And why they was really left out in the cold and burning because they was toxic. And they was childish. And they wasn't the manipulator that they thought they was. They was really binded to lower forces. They had no spiritual guidance. They had no awareness. These was really lost souls. Like, I can feel that all in my soul. They was jealous of this sextile union and how the universe had a line for this emperor. And they killed this Aquarius to cover it up. They killed the practitioner to cover up that they stole this huge payout from this mob boss killer. This Aquarius said they soul could not rest in peace until you found out this truth. Now I have the rites of passage to this other side. I was left out in the cold because I'm the one who did the sacrifice, but I did not know that it was you, my friend. It's a message for somebody. So let's see what's going on. Beloved ancestors, is there anything else about how they was stealing revenue? The hidden truth on this revenue. A divine partner was coming in and talk. So this divine partner had also found out the truth. I wasn't the star, I was the divine ancestor who took on that mission, that knew that it required nothing but sacrifice. So this emperor understood that they was not the star. They was somebody that came here to make a sacrifice. And they knew this mission would be hard. But they was prepared to do whatever God told them to do to make it to the other side. Hello? Billionaire. Million views. You feel me? They was going to do everything that these people had taken away from them regardless. Somebody was pretending to be you under a fake profile. Somebody was pretending to be an emperor under a fake profile, and that's how they even got this money in the first place. Now Hollywood is shook, divine feminine, because you didn't return this magic. And you solved the murder of the practitioner. Emotions coming and going. So we was getting whiffs of these emotions periodically of what was really going on in the background. But it took a while, I'm saying, to put the pieces to the puzzle. Population full of corruption. This community, this world, this population was full of corruption. Somebody broke with a karmic lesson. But that's it. This was some strong energy. Peace.